Alright guys, here we are. We're on the second video. I got, as you can see, I got them up on the wheel cribs that I made. It's relatively level. I mean, it's not perfectly level. I mean, these ones are a board shorter than this, and I think there's like an inch of grade on my driveway. So this is up. Now I can get in underneath it, above it. We're gonna focus on gutting the interior of this, and then setting up the we're gonna sell the back seat and the passenger. We're gonna keep the driver's seat for right now. So when we put it down and we have to move it, you know, turn around, because when I take the engine out of it, I'm gonna spin it, you know, 180 degrees, and we're gonna put it back up on the wheel cribs, because I have to pull the engine from that direction. I don't have enough room there. So in the front, you know, there's a lip that goes into the garage, and it's a pain in the dick. So yeah, I could try to squeeze, you know, on the side, put some boards down, and take the engine hoist and do it, but that's a huge. It's better over there. So that when we do the transmission, we're gonna take the engine out too, and we're gonna rehash the engine like I mentioned in my introduction video of this channel. So we're gonna get side valve cover gaskets. So we need intake manifold gasket, we need oil pan gasket, and we need timing chain cover gasket. And when we're in there, we're gonna check timing chain. We might change the timing chain on it. You know, usually the rockers are, you know, you usually don't have to touch them, because those locking nuts, they usually don't, you know, unless you're really super harsh on the engine. I haven't been too hard on this. I mean, the only time I've been super hard on it, you know, really demanding, was when I used to take it to the racetrack. I didn't take it to the drag track that often. I mean, in its stock configuration with the little bit of upgrades that I talked about, it was a mid-15 car. It was 15. It was what was it? It was, I got 15.6 out of it, I think. So, you know, 15.6, 15.5. You know, 90 mile an hour. Quarter mile time, but this isn't going to be a drag car. I'm turning into a track car. So we're going to autocross with this. It's going to be the, you know, that's going to be the not the ending, but the super fun stuff that at the end, when we start to actually take it to the autocross and start testing everything we've done with it and see what it does. So we're going to end up putting Lamborghini style door hinges on this. I'm going to do one of those low GT style spoilers you see on the GT1 tracks with the Aston Martins and the Vets and things like that, because I think that would be really cool. And I think what I want to do is we're going to develop our own you know, front wing in the front, and maybe a splitter and a diffuser in the rear. So we're probably going to build our own diffuser, rear diffuser, and our own front wing in the front. So it's gonna be good stuff. But we got to get the other stuff straight first. Like we started that panel on this side. So we could we're just about done with that. We are. So I mean, we have more stuff. We'll have more stuff to do on the inside. When I did that panel, we'll have to clean it back up and see if there's anything else we need to get rid of, and maybe do some more like welds. But let's get going. Let's start tearing this this interior out and getting it ready. Oh yes. There you go. Let's raise you up a little bit. I'll come in on the other side, and we'll start pulling apart from there. I still got stuff in here, so. First things first, we gotta get rid of this stuff. This stuff's gotta go, except for these mats. Keeping the mats, guys. Yep. That mat stain. Looks like we're gonna need garbage. Hey guys, how's it going? Anyways, it's a week later, and we're continuing with the same videos that we are gutting the interior. I need to get this seat out now, temporarily, until I get the carpet and all that crap out of here, and then I can vacuum up and we can assess the body some more, so we know how the body is doing exactly. So let's continue with that. We got to take these boots off of the seat rails. Now we have another item we can sell. I'm sure guys are looking for those boots, especially if they can get them at a decent price. Especially if you're guys that are restoring, and since we're not restoring this car, we're modifying it. And there's plenty of beautiful restorations of Gen 3 Camaros and Survivors and stuff. It just, it's not that I don't appreciate a stock Gen 3 Camaro, because anytime you change a vehicle from stock, you depreciate the value of the vehicle on the resale market. And since this is not about value, it's about fun, that's why we're doing all the modifications to this. Okay. That's going to need a plastic tag on it. Alright, so we've got all the interior pieces out, and well, most of them. We still got that piece of plastic strip right there and up towards the window. And what we're doing, we keep doing our visual inspection and whatnot, seeing if we can find things that are seriously bad. Well, they're bad, but they're not so seriously. This corner right here, you see this hole? This hole's not stock. I drilled that out because this thing used to fill up with water because the hatch seals on these leaks sometimes. I just never got around to freaking changing it, so that was my fix for it. Well, we're going to change a hatch seal, especially after we do this. I'm going to grind this down. I'm going to take this piece off because this is going to be useless anyway. And then that is a nice little piece of cancer right there. So right there, that spot, about the size of, it's not too big, about the size of your hand, I think, altogether is what we'll have to replace. That corner there, that spot here, and there's a lip that rolls down, and it butts in. So, but that's some cancer we just found. And over here, is that? Nah, it's just freaking dirty. We freaking need to clean that out. But we're getting close. I'm going to take the main seat belts out, and then I think we're just about ready to take the carpet out. So we'll splice back in here once I get to the pulling the carpet out part. Alrighty then. As you see, we're at that point now. Getting it carpet up out of here. Oh, look at that change come out of there. Oh my god, there's like $4 or $5 in this thing. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, there's 2 chrome valve stem gas. Look at that. Holy shit. There's some cancer trying over here. Right? So yeah, we got cancer here. This pad's gonna have to come out. Where this pad is. Out. Yeah, that's garbage. Ooh, we might have to replace most of that panel. Yep. So I knew this was a pretty bad spot. You know, that was not, this was something I was actually prepared for to see. Like right here, because there was a leak here for years. See, I'm just going to have to patch panel here, here. Oh yeah. Another. And this card, 128. Okay, that's a little card, but that's okay. Little card. Oh, now I'm finding money. Check this out. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Pretty nice chrome valve stem gas, valve stem thing. How that is. Yep, that's gonna get a lot of patch paneling and some weld-through primer and then rust converter. And I'll bring you over here and show you here in a minute. That's garbage there. Ooh, we got money. Holy cow. Check this shit out. Okay. There. Is that really bad? No, we're gonna find out. Attack it with a hammer a bit. If I have to, we'll grind the shit out of it. Look at that. See that? Look at that. Like $4 or $5 worth of change there. Holy shit. So we'll just go ahead and put that on the table over here. And then off the pedal still. And then we gotta come in over here and show you another bad spot. So this right here, you see that hole? Now there's a lot. I was getting water in here a lot, and it just, you got water, and then this basically turns the soil, and holds the water, and shit rusts. I think this right here is going to be fine. I'll have to grind that, hit that with the wheel really good, and then some rust converter primer. Yeah, I mean, considering, I think we're alright. If this is the worst of it here and a spot here and there, we're good. And we got, this is a brace here and whatnot. So, yeah. So the idea is I'm going to go through this thing, like even this adds like rigidity and structure to the car. I might just go ahead and wire wheel clean spots and do some more welds, like every other inch to an inch of weld across here. This is for the seat, so, and this still adds structure, so maybe we'll do the same thing. We'll do some little of that. And underneath the car a lot, we're going to do a lot. Even here, we'll come in here, we'll just do like an inch here over inch. We'll just, strengthen up the car, get all the welding we want done to it, because we want this thing to be as stiff as possible. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. So we got that. Yeah, so yeah, she's definitely going to be a work in progress. I still have sheet metal, so maybe I'll attack the front first before I go to the rear. But there's some rust on the other side underneath the passenger side, so I'm gonna have to attack that. Get this all dried out. Maybe I'm just gonna order a new carpet. I think. I mean, I could like wash this up and reuse it. We'll see. There we go. Now we saw all that mess. Now let's take this out because it's overstayed its welcome. And all it's doing is causing more problems. Wow. This stuff is just no good. It just holds moisture. It's bad. Attached to the bottom of the carpet. This thing is the rubber's on the carpet, right? That's right. I think I might be able to save the carpet. Like I said, this isn't going to be a show car. This is a fun car. So getting this crap off the carpet is probably going to be one of those deal thingers. Yeah, you can tell where rust is starting to attack the passenger side part. That out my other side. A lot of garbage here. Yep. Okay, let's see here. Some more money. I got another like $2-3 here. Stuff just gets through the center console and just fucking Ooh, look at that. got auto reverse. Part of the thing freaking broke. Let's see here. Tools in here, do I? No, I have that. No. Aha. Shit out of here. Alright. Car's giving me back money. Yeah, let's take you off here again. Another round. See where cancer's starting to try to set in. That seems clean over there. This is dirty from up here. This is part of where I was welding in. See, I gotta weld. I gotta go and dress this back up, do another weld there. Oh, fucking, I'm probably gonna pull that off. That's not useful for anything. I might come in here and grind this and weld in some more. But yeah, fucking this seam sealer's fucking gooped on pretty good. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some more welding in that corner, but that's okay. We'll get it fixed. We'll get in there with a grinder, we'll weld it. Everything will be good. Ah, cool, because we gotta get in here anyway, so we might as well clean it up. Okay. Yep. That too. Oh, there's another hole. Let's fix that one. See? Poking our hands through it. Yep. And here we're going to clean this all up. Ooh, it's almost clean under there. Holy cow. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. Just need some TLC, guys. TLC. Alright, so here we are. Going back at it again. So I showed you the worst parts of the car so far, and it's not completely horribly bad, right? It should be a pretty straightforward, easy fix. Like I said, it's not in too terrible shape. I've had it since 2005. But stay tuned on the channel because we're gonna do a T5 world-class Borg-Warner transmission swap on this, and we're gonna do all stock parts. It's gonna be the stock belt housing, stock transmission. It's gonna have the stock clutch and brake assembly on it. Stock hydraulic components on it. And it's not some. Now, it's later down the road that we're going to be doing it, but I got all the parts to do it. I just got the last parts in order to do it, so I got the clutch and the flywheel and the transmission, the bell housing, and all that stuff I talked about. And but there's more than just swapping out the transmission because you want to make sure your engine bay is clean back up. Because if you're going to go and do it, you might as well clean the engine bay back up. We're going to clean the engine back up. We're going to rehash the engine as it is right now. So we're going to put all new seals in it, new valve cover seals, new timing chain, new water, water pump seals. We're going to do new intake manifold gasket seals. We're going to do oil pan rear main seal. We're just going to do it and clean everything up really good, give it a fresh coat of paint so at least it's clean and it's looking nice under there. And then that's just one progression in the car because I just want to be able to get it to a stick configuration with all the body modifications and the suspension components that I want in it. before I really start throwing horsepower into it, you know. So as is, these cars are usually pretty fun, especially for autocross, and, stuff like that. Um, we're also going to be updating the tires and the rims for it. I want to, from what I read on the internet and what I've seen on YouTube, you can get away with an 18-inch rim without changing anything. So, which is cool. So we're gonna not just be throwing money at this. We're also going to do something to save money. The was it the rear control arms for the rear axle? We're gonna box those in, and we're gonna box the panhard bar in and that stuff, and we're just gonna stick polyurethane bushings in them and do our performance mod that way. Eventually, we'll put more trick stuff in it, but that's just to save some money. Some things you just have to spend money. Like the sway bars, I have UMA sway bars for this, and new polyurethane bushings. The lower control arms already have polyurethane, and I also have a set of set of racing style camber caster plates for the now I'm stuck for the struts. Yep, for the struts. So, but they're bare bones racing stuff. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's not anything like Detroit or UMI. It's this guy on YouTube that sells, performance software. This set was like $75. I mean, it was bare bones. It doesn't, enclose the hole or anything. You just stick it in there and it does its job. So we're going to start with that as first because it was really affordable. And I mean, 75, you can't choke up on $75. It gives you better performance and stuff. So, and it's a solid mount. There's no bushing in it, just so that there's less, wobbling around and whatnot. So that's good for, what we're targeting the car for, not for drive, everyday drivability, but we'll still be able to take it out and show it off and whatnot. But yeah, so stick with us, rate, comment, subscribe, and you'll be seeing that transmission swap